shape it into a ball with my spoon. We'll put it in a 350-degree oven for 12 minutes. I'm not gonna explain myself because I'll look weak, but let's give this cookie a try. Before we layer the sausage down onto the dough, we're gonna remove the casing around it. The professional culinary term for this process is called circumcision.
必须形成一根细丝下锅，否则下太快很容易变成蛋花。然后用炒勺从上至下挤出多余的油。
So one hand stirs and the other hand pours out the egg as thin as possible. This is my #1 cooking secret that I haven't told anybody yet. After you cook your fries, you have to let it rest for at least 10 minutes. So we'll come back and check.
Years later.
This is what they turn into after about 11 minutes. Shimmy a little bit and shimmy onto the stone.
Probably one of my favorite parts.
Ooh. Oh, I love it.
Alright, I'm gonna make the same sounds. Ooh, what the hell? I guess the oil from the butter got separated, and it's starting to look like the combination of #1 and #2. Normally I'd just carry on, but this looks so bad. I'm gonna redo it. Starting with 3, let's flip it over to see if it's nice and crispy. In just under 2 minutes, my pork belly has contracted warts.
Whoa, that was nasty.
To do 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. I'm running very low on cocoa powder, so I'm gonna try my best to get the last little bit out. I'm starting to have a bad feeling about this. You know, sometimes in life you just gotta commit.
Don't know a cheesecake without a crack.
Now that we have perfected, there's so much crack, it's practically downtown LA. Finally, we'll drizzle a little bit of ketchup to give the blanket a nice pattern. What do you guys think? Is it cute?
Nice job.
Let me just post this masterpiece on Instagram and see what you guys all think.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton.
All the doughs we've made on this channel, this gotta be the most annoying one. It's so sticky and clingy, like how I act in a relationship.
Jeez, okay.
For the ultimate pleasure, grab some espresso or hot chocolate.
Here are my finished Homer Simpson's fingers.
Use my Dutch oven and I let it simmer on low for about 10 to 12 hours.
It's been 12 hours, this is the next day. Before I go out and buy an immersion blender, let's check how our apples are doing.
Hiya!
Why is it moving? But I'll send it back to her to see what she thinks. But why is it kind of green? I've been dealing with this whole afternoon. I'm just so glad that it's finally over. And I know you guys been accusing me of purposely picking the worst ingredients. I literally just bought these tomatoes today. Now we just have to carefully remove it. That one has a leak on the top, so I technically didn't break it.
You fucked up.
Look, I put them in a heart shape. This is how I feel about all of you when you tell your friends to subscribe. So let's break it open and see what's going on under there. It's gonna be beautiful. lot of things to evaluate here. This side looks like a zombie, the top has mold, and the inside looks actually pretty good. Let's check out this side. I bet it's way better. Oof. Okay, it's still pretty Don't judge me because all of you will be doing the same thing. The intrusive thought is too strong, so I'm just gonna do it. Feels much better. We'll just let this sear up. When the eggs are cooked through, we'll plate it up like a true artist. Oof, that looks like it hurt. Now, to finish a arroz a la cubana, we're gonna top it off with some rice, and optionally, we're gonna go above and beyond and season it with some tomato sauce. Looks like a healthy, balanced, flavorful breakfast to me, but haters gonna say I have middle school humor. I don't think I've ever said this out loud, but I'm such a big fan of Vegemite. It's the best condiment. It tastes straight up like foie gras torchon and under $5. How can people be obsessed with miso paste, gochujang, all these fermented sauce and like sleep on Vegemite, you know? It has all the flavor you need and it can go on any type of carbohydrates. How close does it look to the original? So it looks like one of those really moist chocolate cakes. Let's flip it over. It's not that nice. I want the top layer of chocolate and crust to be shown, you know. I do care about the presentation sometimes. So we'll take a paper towel on our hand, flip it out, and put it back down. You know, I just realized a loaf of brownie is not a piece of meat. I tried. Oh my god, this is like, the top of my head hurts. There's like no flavor in there. All you taste is pain. Oh my god. Like my hand froze because I don't know what to do right now. This sensation, no way. Oh, close off. I don't know what to do. This is... What the hell, man? It doesn't even taste good. That's the thing. Let me give it another try. Alright, hit me baby one more time. Oh man. Oh, here it comes. I can taste the flavor now at least. It tastes pretty good. Okay, it's actually starting to taste really good now. The first bite fucking killed me, bro. Instead of Hattie B's, we're here at Ricky's Hot Chicken. They call it the A-bomb, and instead of ghost pepper, it's Carolina Reaper. Why are all the peppers so demonically named? And when the cashier asked me, can you handle A-bomb? I said, I don't know, but I can handle shut the clock up. And then she just went quiet. I think she doesn't know about Hattie B's, and she thought I told her to shut the f up. It was so awkward. Now my chicken's gonna have spit on it. Are you guys ready to see me suffer?
Always.
Oh, alright. I'm trying to hold it in because I don't want the comment section to be talking about how I'm pretending to be in pain. Want to buy?
I already had a bit.
No, you didn't. Oh my god. Why do I keep doing this? It gets worse. Take a bite, bro. Oh my god. Give me some fries. Oh my god. This is just as bad as Hattie B's. I'm trying my best to not touch my eyes.
I'm gonna have a hard time with that Airbnb.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that. I have to get on a flight tomorrow. The side of your face, really. You might think there's no such thing as too thick, but these are. So I'm gonna pull it with my hand to try to get it thinner, but the dough immediately sprang back. It's acting so rebellious, like a unhinged teenage ungrateful daughter. Reminds me of my older sister, but I'm gonna just throw it into the pot and see what happens. Interesting. Finally, we're mixing 2 tablespoons of butter and a bunch of pecorino romano. Let's see how easy it is to separate. I think I just launched some turkey fat into space. The best approach...
Too much leftover milk? Deep fry your milk.
Too much leftover milk? Maybe my dad's back.
Sugar.
30 grams of sugar.
And cornstarch.
And cornstarch.
Keep mixing.
Keep mixing.
you want to get the consistency like this.
We want the consistency like this. It kind of looks like that thing inside of Joshua Wiseman's buns. You know, the paste that he uses for texture.
Pour the milk in your mold.
Pour the mold in my milk.
Fridge at least for an hour.
Fridge for an hour.
Ooh, this is like a tofu.
What kind of tofu looks like that?
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
Egg.
Panko.
Panko. Deep fry for a couple minutes.
We'll deep fry at 350 for 5 minutes. And they turn into mozzarella sticks.
Hello, hello. This one is for you.
Hello. Thanks. This one's also for me then. Got really creamy on the inside. Tastes even better with maple syrup. 9 out of 10. Alright, thank you. They call this the candy floss tanghulu. Nick tried it 2 weeks ago, he couldn't get it. Mr. Shi tried it a week ago. It's not that easy, so FutureCanoe to the rescue. I'm cooking this outside because I don't want to cover my apartment with sugar. Couldn't find a place to wash them either. So here, let me show all of you how it's done.
If you grab 4 potatoes,
If I grab 2 potatoes,
thinly slice them,
thickly slice them,
lay them flat on a paper towel,
lay them flat on a paper towel,
put the potatoes on top,
put the potatoes on the plate and another paper towel,
put in the microwave for 3 minutes.
put in the microwave for 3 minutes. This recipe is so easy.
You get potato chips that almost taste exactly the same as the real deal.
I'll get potato chips that's almost as dry as my personality. Another recipe, 10 out of 10. Execution, 0 out of 10. Alright, thank you.
Step 1. Freeze your eggs until rock solid like this.
Step 1. Freeze my eggs until it's rock solid like this.
Then we're going to dip it in some water to make it easy to peel.
Then we're gonna dip it in water to make it easy to peel. It's a little bit too easy to peel.
You fucked up.
Roll in some flour, dip in some tempura batter.
They look like biohazards, but they feel like a scoop of slushy. We'll throw it into some tempura batter.
And then we're going to fry it at 160 degrees Celsius for 7 minutes.
Fry it at 320 degrees Fahrenheit for 7 minutes.
Don't touch it for the first 1 to 2 minutes, otherwise they self-destruct.
Not touching it for the first 2 minutes? Now I want to self-destruct.
They're going to look just like this. Nice, delicious, jammy interior egg.
They're gonna look just like this. Nice, jammy, interior, jammy egg. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. Damn. I totally expected it to taste like a disaster, but this is the definition of crispy on the outside, soft and jammy on the inside. 9 out of 10. Alright, thank you.
Today we're making a delicious cream cake and it's so easy to make, it only takes 4 ingredients.
Today we're gonna follow his instructions and do a cream cake.
First we want to mix together 1.5 cups of heavy cream,
1.5 cup of heavy cream,
2.5 cups of milk powder,
2.5 cup of malted milk powder,
and 1 can of condensed milk.
Condensed milk is very satisfying to watch, so I'll give you a close shot.
I'm gonna give you what you want.
Now we'll beat it till it's creamy with a Ligma fork. I'm gonna finish the process on the couch. Once it's light and foamy like this, we can move on to the next step. I don't have any mold to put the batter in. The only type of mold I have doesn't kill me but makes me stronger. So I'm gonna line some plastic wrap. And here's another satisfying scene.
Now we want to pop this into the freezer for a few hours until it's fully set.
Now we're gonna put it in my freezer right next to radioactive chicken and then leave it overnight. I've developed a deep hatred for tempering chocolate because I have to pay attention to it the whole time. I can't just neglect it like my parents did to me. We want to warm it up to 90 degrees, which is just a little cooler than your hand.
And there you have it, delicious cream cake.
It's been 12 hours and our batter is beautifully solidified and in a perfect triangle shape. Today we're gonna be a little unconventional and glaze the cream with chocolate, because usually we glaze the chocolate with cream. We're gonna spread the chocolate around to make it pretty. I'm not even gonna post this on Instagram because I don't want to hear it. Alright, we'll grab a piece and give it a taste, I guess. And then we'll rate it 1 through 10. got on my carpet.
Ice cream, chillin', ice cream, chillin'.
It definitely doesn't taste or look like a cake. That's why I had really low expectations. But it's the creamiest, most flavorful soft serve ice cream I've ever had. It's the perfect snack if you're in the mood for some bing chillin'. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for cake and a 9 out of 10 for bing chillin'. Alright, thank you.
I'm making potato braids. After boiling peeled potatoes, I press them through a sieve.
After peeling boiled potatoes, I mash them with a fork.
Add cornstarch, oil, water, and salt.
Add potato starch, oil, and water.
I pipe the mixture onto a flat surface and start the braiding sequence.
I piped the mixture onto a parchment paper and started losing it.
This part was a little tricky as the moisture has to be just right to keep the braid from breaking.
Okay, let's try it again with much thicker legs. Do you think it looks good?
Fry until golden brown and top with salt, and that's it.
Fry it till golden brown and that's it. Where are all these steam coming from? The inside is kind of stretchy. It's a little hollow too. Let's give it a taste and rate 1 through 10. Extremely crunchy shell and the inside is like potato flavored cheese. I think because of the thickness we created some depth to this recipe. 9 out of 10. Alright, thank you.
If creme brulee and pork belly burnt ends had a baby,
and today we're gonna make this baby.
Starting off with a whole skin on pork belly.
Starting off with an off colored pork belly.
Make a bunch of tiny holes.
Make a bunch of tiny holes.
Slices both the short way and the long way.
The long way and the short way.
Salt and pepper on the meat side.
Salt and pepper on the meat side.
Just salt on the skin side.
Just salt on the skin side.
And we're smoking over applewood, low and slow.
And we're sticking in the air fryer, high and fast.
With the skin side dried out, blast it in a hot oven.
When the skin side dried out, why is it spreading like that?
We'll finally add our sugar over the top for the brulee finish.
We'll finally add our sugar over the top for the brulee finish. I'm gonna do this closer to the window.
Crispy, sweet and smoky pork belly that you need to try at least once.
I'm gonna have to ask you to literally focus on the bright side. Kinda looks like my boxer. But let's give it a taste and rate 1 through 10. Pork belly and sugar is always a good combination. 8.8 out of 10. Alright, thank you.
Trending cold jelly noodles recipe in China.
Trending cold jelly noodle recipe in China. What?
Pea starch or mung bean starch.
Mung bean starch. Huh?
Water from Mississippi River.
Water from the East River.
Continuously stir until it becomes thick and smooth.
Continue to stir until it becomes thick and smooth.
Let it sit until solidified.
Let it sit till it solidifies.
Shred with grandma's secret grater.
Oh no!
Shred with grandma's secret boyfriend's shredder. Oh no.
Minced garlic.
Minced garlic.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Black vinegar.
White vinegar.
Salt and evil chicken bouillon.
Salt and righteous chicken bouillon.
Chili oil.
Chili oil.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Green onion and cilantro.
Green onion.
Done and dusted. Out of this world.
Let's violently mix it with single hand. Give it a taste and rate 1 through 10. That was the craziest fork drop I've ever seen. It tastes like a jello snack, but soy sauce flavored. Alright, thank you.
For this recipe, we're gonna start off with 7 eggs.
Okay, we got the mitten and the screen. I'm also wearing the construction face shield. Let's give this recipe a try. It's actually not that bad.
Be careful, the oil is super hot.
There's like no reaction, but it's sticking a little bit though.
A little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt.
Some pepper to give it flavor.
Some pepper to give it flavor.
1 cup of breadcrumbs.
Half a cup of breadcrumbs.
Half of an onion.
Quarter of an onion.
Melted butter.
Sort of melted butter.
Scallions and herbs.
Scallion.
Now our recipe is ready. It looks so good. I hope you make this at home.
Let's mix it a little bit and our recipe's ready. What did I just make? What is this? Why are the noodles like that? We never succeeded at these potato noodles, and I think I found out why. We've been using cornstarch, but we really should be using potato starch. I don't think it matters how much you put in there, as long as it comes together to a dough. Potato starch makes it stretchy like this. Roll it into whatever shape you like. My favorite is soft serve ice cream. This step is way more annoying than I expected. For the chili oil sauce, we'll grate a lot of garlic, scallion, chili powder, sugar, MSG, sesame, soy sauce, and black vinegar. What is this? Why did they break? It's really shiny in a bad way. About to turn into an alien butterfly. Can't we just get this right at least once? The texture is weird, but it tastes okay. But even a flip-flop would taste good in this chili oil. I'm gonna give it another try next week. Alright, thank you.
This is what a former chef eats at home.
I thought chefs only ate dino nuggets.
Poke holes through the skin of your pork belly.
We'll take a massive pork belly. What is that? And poke holes all over the skin.
Score the meat side and brush with a hoisin Shaoxing wine mix.
We'll score it and brush with the hoisin mix.
Combine salt, sugar, white pepper, garlic powder, and 5-spice and massage your meat with it.
We're gonna make our own 5-spice powder. I'm going with pink salt, black pepper, white pepper, and regular salt.
Brush the skin with vinegar and cover with salt to dry out the skin.
Well, he didn't specify on the type of vinegar.
Air fry at 200 degrees for 30 minutes.
Air fry at 200 for 30 minutes.
Scrape off the salt and brush the skin with oil.
Scrape off the salt and brush with oil.
Air fry again at 400 degrees for 30 minutes until the skin is GBD.
Air fry again at 400 for 30, and let's check out this GBD. Maybe a little too much GBD going on, but let's focus on the positive. Look how juicy it looks. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. It's amazing, 9 out of 10. And remember, in the comments, no B word, but you can use the C word. Alright, thank you.
If you love dim sum, you're gonna love making these sesame balls at home.
I don't really like dim sum, but I like sesame balls.
Water and sugar and mix until dissolved.
Sugar and hot water mixed till dissolved.
Rice flour and sugar water into a bowl.
Rice flour, sugar water into a bowl.
Mix until it turns into a dough.
Mix till it turns into a dough.
Roll into spheres.
Roll into spheres. I'm gonna have it with filling, so I'll press it out and put some red bean paste in the center to wrap it up. For the second one, I'll press it out with my hand so it doesn't stick.
Toss it in sesame seeds.
Toss it in sesame seeds.
Oil that has been heated to 250.
And drop them into 250-degree oil.
Press the sesame balls down with a sieve so that they expand.
Press them till they expand. It's been a while and they're still pale, like a dragon fruit or alien egg.
Cool and enjoy.
They look like they gave up on life. I didn't sit on them, I swear. I'm not judgmental, so I'll give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. I don't think I'm skilled enough to attempt this recipe yet. Alright, thank you. You can see mochi flour, tapioca starch, baking powder, teaspoon of salt. I got this myself, by the way. Pour it into the piping bag. The end, that's right. Color's starting to look pretty good. Just exploded all over my face. You can see. What is that? Alright, time to get out. The oil got across my eyes and I thought it was pretty minor, but then my skin started falling off and oozing with pus. Got a little concerned, so I went to the emergency room.
Oh my god, what happened to you?
I was trying to make a glazed donut and it glazed me instead.
Why are you making donuts in the middle of the night?
It was for my TikTok page. Yeah, and then got pretty awkward. Alright, back from the ER. Powdered sugar, 48 grams of milk, dessert MSG. Toasted coconut. Doesn't even look real. Give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. The degree to which my face is burnt is only number 3, but this is definitely a 9 out of 10. Alright, thank you.
Weather outside is frightful.
2 potatoes.
2 potatoes.
Cut a circle.
Cut a circle.
Boil for 30 minutes until they turn soft.
Boil for 30 minutes till they turn soft.
Go through iced water, then
Go through iced water and then
glutinous rice flour,
glutinous rice flour,
cornstarch or potato starch,
cornstarch or potato starch.
Roll and cut into the shape you like.
Roll and cut into the shape I like.
Deep fry over medium heat for 5 minutes.
Deep fry at 350 for 5 minutes.
Then deep fry over high heat for 30 more seconds.
Then deep fry at 375 till golden brown.
Chili powder or ketchup.
I'm gonna go with the tapa powder we made a few weeks ago. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. This is the best potato dish I've ever had. The inside is so chewy, it's kind of like cheese. I'm gonna give it a 9.7. It's even better than chicken nuggets. Alright, thank you. We're making some curry and plating it nicely. While all that cutting was going on, I seared up some beef. Add a little bit of butter and the onions to start scraping off the fond. Once it's sort of caramelized, we'll add in the rest of the vegetables, along with the tomato puree, chicken stock, meat from earlier, and the curry paste. Stir it in, bring it to a simmer, cover, and cook till the vegetables are done. Now let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. Taste 6 out of 10, plating 10 out of 10. Alright, thank you.
Mezcla huevo y fresa y te chuparás los dedos.
Our last attempt in making leche flan didn't go so well, so we're back at it again. The instructions are in Spanish, so if you don't speak it, don't worry, I'm gonna translate every word for you, because I'm an expert in español.
En el vaso de la licuadora agregamos 1 libra de fresa y 5 huevos.
5 huevos. With some type of fruit, So I did a mixture of strawberry and blueberries, and this is what I imagine to be the breakfast smoothie of a bodybuilder with minor psychopathic tendencies.
Una lata de leche evaporada.
1 can of condensed milk.
Y una lata de leche condensada.
And 1 can of condensed milk.
Un chorrito de vainilla.
Since our food processor is having a hard time containing itself, we're gonna blend it first before we add in the vanilla. We'll tilt the whole machine to pour into a container, so this way we can perfectly minimize the mess. After we clean everything up, we'll add some vanilla and mix it up.
En la cacerola agregamos media taza de azúcar blanca.
Some sugar blanca.
Un chorrito de agua y dejamos cocinar.
Some water from a water bottle. And just let it sit there to caramelize.
Y agregamos caramelo al molde.
Make sure nothing's moldy.
Cuando el caramelo ya está frío, agregamos la mezcla.
Now the mixture is silky smooth and we pour it on top of the caramel.
Colocamos una servilleta en una olla honda.
Paper towels in the pot.
Ponemos el molde.
Put the covered up mixture on top.
Le agregamos agua.
And some water on the bottom.
Tapamos y llevamos a cocinar por 1 hora 15 minutos.
And then we'll cook for about an hour.
Wow, vean qué rico queda.
Wow, I just realized mold infestation is the default look of most of my dishes.
Y así queda de rico, rico.
The strawberries are starting to look like radioactive chicken. You know, a lot of people eat with their eyes, but I eat with an open mind. Let's give it a taste and rate it 1 through 10. Yeah, even my stomach can't handle a second bite of that. It kinda tastes like scrambled eggs made with sugar instead of salt, thrown into a Ziploc bag, and then somebody took a 40-minute bath with it in the jacuzzi with Conan O'Brien in the same tub. The original recipe looked pretty good, but my execution is definitely a 0 out of 10. Alright, thank you.
Today, I wanted a fried chicken sandwich.
Today, I also wanted a fried chicken sandwich.
Actually, a Korean fried chicken sandwich.
Actually, just a regular fried chicken sandwich.
So I made my bread and chopped my cucumbers for my oi muchim.
So I made my bread and chopped my cucumbers for my pickle.
Made my coleslaw with perilla leaves, green onion, and Kewpie mayo.
Topped my lettuce with some crispy water and Kewpie mayo.
I dredged my marinated chicken thighs for my fried chicken.
I dredged my radioactive chicken leg for my fried chicken.
And I fried them doubly.
And I fried them and made a mess.
I made my soy garlic fried chicken sauce. And I brushed my fried chicken with the sauce.
I made my soy garlic fried chicken sauce. And I wonder, why is my chicken kinda green?
I assembled my fried chicken Sammy with some gochujang mayo, my oi muchim, and my fried chicken.
I assembled my fried chicken Sammy by spreading my gochujang with my ligma fork, my fried chicken, and my pickle.
And then I ate my Korean fried chicken sandwich.
And I'm going to eat my regular fried chicken sandwich and rate it 1 through 10.
Damn.
Hold up. I guess I should take it as a sign. Wow.
Anyways, it's a decent fried chicken sandwich. I used the donut dough I made last week, so it tasted a little old, but everything sort of just tastes like soy garlic sauce. So it's an 8 out of 10. Also, unfortunately, I have to announce that due to unforeseen circumstances, my 1 million special video cannot be released anymore. So to make it up for y'all, I have some alternative options for you to choose. Ratatouille from Babish, chocolate chip cookie from Josh, orange chicken from Snoop Dogg, or I'll learn how to sing Cupid on the guitar. Go to my Instagram story and vote for your favorite option so we can celebrate 1 million followers properly. Alright, Thank you.
The most delicious, high protein and low calorie crispy chicken sandwich that'll make you feel like you're cheating on your diet, but you're not.
If you want to feel like you're cheating but actually not, you can just kiss your homies.
Grab your chicken breast and beat your meat to slightly flatten it.
Grab breast, beat meat, and give it some head if you want.
Season each side with the seasonings listed on screen.
Season my chicken with the seasonings listed on screen.
Now grab cornflakes, add a dash of the same seasonings and crush it into smaller pieces.
Now I'm gonna grab panko and add a dash of the same seasoning.
On a separate plate, mix together an egg with hot sauce.
If you think hot sauce is too spicy, you can just replace it with a teaspoon of water, and then we'll beat it with my Ligma fork.
And dip each piece of chicken in flour, then in the egg, and then in the cornflakes, and this is what will make it super crunchy.
Dip the chicken in flour, and then the egg, and then the panko to make it crispy. Look how big these radioactive breasts are. It's bigger than my hand.
Spray them with light cooking oil spray and bake them in the oven or air fryer with the settings on screen.
I'm gonna drizzle some oil on top. You can spray it with your mouth if you want. Into a 425 Fahrenheit oven for 20 minutes.
And while that's baking, mix together yogurt or light mayo with honey, smoked paprika, and hot sauce.
Now in a separate bowl, mix in mayo, barbecue sauce, yellow mustard, honey, smoked paprika, and stir it till silky smooth like this. Now the chicken is done and it looks just like the original one, and it passes the sound check.
I grab a toasted Aldi brioche bun, add some of the sauce with some pickles, the chicken, a bit more sauce, repeat the process for the other one, and enjoy.
Now grab a low carb bun, aka crispy water, layer it up with sauce, followed by some pickle, and then the chicken, sauce, more buns. Now the sandwich is looking pretty fire. Let's cut it open and inspect the cross section. Hopefully the chicken's cooked all the way through. It's looking pretty good.
Nice job, team.
Let's taste it and rate it 1 through 10. I love the way it makes me feel like I'm cheating on my diet, but I'm not. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It tastes surprisingly good. The crust is crispy and the inside is pretty juicy and flavorful. But I suspect it's cause I haven't had real fried chicken in a really long time. So I decided to make Joshua Wiseman's 2 types of fried chicken for my next YouTube video. Stay tuned. Alright, thank you.